What is going on? Stix here, and today we are going to jump into our brand new free-to-play account, Master Stix here, and we are going to jump right in here, start a brand new account. This account will be totally free to play. We are not going to spend any money on it, and we are going to launch right in. We're going to kind of show you the teams we're going to build, go through the process, all the struggles that there are. If you are thinking about building a free-to-play account in 2024, this is going to be how we're going to build it. You're going to start off here with a couple characters. They give you Ahsoka, they give you Jedi Knight Anakin to start off with. So you have two Jedi, and unfortunately here we have to start off. I have sped all of this footage up 2x to try to get through this a little bit faster. Total time on the first day that we spent was a little over 3 hours. We've condensed that down quite a bit, sped it up. I cut out a lot of the battles because honestly, you guys probably don't want to sit through 20 battles of just us going through everything. So right now they give you Obi-Wan Kenobi, Old Ben, and so you get him. He's going to be useful for CLS. So honestly, all of these are the tunes they give you to start with are going to be pretty solid. We're going to use them either in a Padme team under Qui-Gon lead, or eventually to unlock CLS. Old Ben can eventually go in a like a Star Killer team. He can also go with Leia, GL Leia, if you want to put him under that. So there are quite a few options there that you can do. So there we go, level up to 2. So that is great. Get some rewards. And gonna go ahead and train up Ahsoka. We kind of just have to follow the tutorial at the start. Again, you're just gonna be doing a bunch of stuff and going through these battles slowly but surely to build up your characters. You're gonna advance fairly quickly through the first few levels, just doing some battles and going through fairly quickly. Unfortunately, these are all 1x battles. You don't get ability to speed up for a little bit. They want you to really suffer through this and really show you how to click everything that you need to, which I appreciate. The tutorial does give you a lot of things how to do it. I do feel like it could be a little faster to get through the levels and do things, but we are going to grind through and farm what we need to. There you go, level 3 already. And there you go. We are going to make it Master Stix. I had to mess around with it for a little bit. I did cut out quite a bit of that, trying to find a name that would work. And we have to equip a gear piece there. There we go. Got another quest done. We do have some stuff here. And it looks like we have something in our inbox as well. Go ahead and take him up to 3. And then our quest, we have to use Mind Trick. Win 2 battles with Obi-Wan. Welcome rewards, you get 200 crystals and some Vader. So Vader we are eventually going to unlock just through achievements and everything else. Eventually through fleet shipments you can speed it up. And we'll see. And now we do have the ability to speed up these battles instead of being 1x. And I just realized that. So there we go. We're on 4x now and we are speeding this up 2 times as well. And we also have the ability to auto now. So that is going to save us quite a bit of time. Honestly, in a lot of these, you can just put it on auto, especially once you get allies. You can definitely do that. We're going to open a data card here, and there you go. Get Luke Skywalker, Farm Boy Luke there. That is going to, again, you're going to use it for CLS, and really after you use it for CLS, you're not going to use it for anything else. So, I mean, get him built up for that. We've unlocked him before prior to level 85 CLS, so we will probably be pushing pretty early on CLS on this account because I do feel like he is going to be pretty good. Conquest, GAC, a lot of different game modes that he is good in, so we will be pushing pretty early. We are going to do a Rebel-focused account anyways, going for Profundity as early as we can on this account. Totally free to play, so there you go. Get him to level 4 there, equip something. And you just have to do a few things. You're going to level him up anyways to probably like gear 8 or 9 for CLS, maybe a little bit higher. It depends. But yeah, you're just going to keep opening these things. We get some Ray shards here. Again, it is a, you are always going to pull that. And then here we are going to battle this first hard node here and get Ray, stick Ray with some rewards. And there we go. You can see a lot of these encounters are pretty simple. They are going to just go ahead and take that out and boom. I do like Ahsoka, like this kind of combo. Like it's kind of nice having the Jedi. They work nicely off of each other. Ahsoka has the heal, so you can last a little bit longer. We are going to be working on Phoenix, so we are going to get Kanan and Ezra, so that'll give us some more Jedi. If we work on these Jedi, plus those, we should be able to unlock Grand Master Yoda. Since we're also working on Phoenix, we can unlock Emperor Palpatine, and Thrawn will also be able to be unlocked. That'll give us a nice little Empire team that we can work with to start with, but we're a long ways from that. Right now, we are just focusing on getting a few of these characters built up enough so we can advance. We get Kylo Ren unmasked, so we can put him. He'll be a nice dark side character that we can use for a little while until we kind of either build up the geos enough or our Imperial Trooper team. We're going to be working on Imperial Troopers pretty quickly, but we've got to get some levels here, and there you go. You can see we got all 4 of those. Get some shipments, and we got other things we got to unlock here. Get another data card. Yeah, we need a... So I would say the Bronzium data cards are pretty important early on. Open your free ones as often as you can. You can get random shards for characters. You can get full unlocks for characters. It is pretty important. So I'd say make sure you're using those. Get those ally points when you can. And so Cantina, we are going to start off. We are going to focus a little bit here on our Geo Soldier and get that one going. So that we can, eventually we are going to build out the geos anyways, so it's not a waste early on to at least get him built up a little bit, and then we will advance on our nodes. We are going to try to hit Cantina as much as we can, A, to get extra Cantina store currency, but then B, to I want to get Ezra and Kanan up to 7 stars pretty quick, so that we can join a raid. And you know, we got to get in a guild, do all that stuff, first day stuff. And we should be able to advance far enough to get into a raid. So there you go. We want a Cantina battle, 3-starred it, great, perfect. We get some more shards there for Ahsoka, so that'll give us another level on Ahsoka. So she's 2 stars now, great. We're going to keep building her up. We'll get her out of one of the stores. I think eventually. Can't remember which store she's in exactly, but she'll come out of one of the stores so we can have a little bit of a Jedi team. Yeah, we're just going to sim that as much as we can. Use all that energy. Boom. Get another. So gear or player level 12 already, and there you go. Get another one just from completing some stuff. There's a lot of XP on these dailies, so you want to be doing your dailies, getting that XP. And then we can go here and upgrade him. Just need to go to level 9, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we will go ahead, jump forward, just to show, you know, we're completing some quests. We get Moff Gideon there, which is going to give us a 3-star Moff Gideon. We want Moff Gideon anyways. He's going to be one of our Cantina farms. After Ezra is completed, we will go after Moff Gideon. So that is going to be, you can see one of our rewards there is Dark Trooper. 10 shards of Dark Trooper, which will unlock him, so we do want to focus on that one. Dark Trooper is really good. He is going to punch up quite a bit, literally and figuratively, I guess, because you get 4 stacks of Dark Trooper, and so it allows you to have a lot more health on him. And as he loses them, obviously he's not going to punch as hard, but it is going to give you really quick viability and does quite a bit of damage. Here we are unlocking another dark side character so that we can go into dark side territory battles. And here we jumped in. You can see we don't have a lot going on here, but we're able to get through that first tier with those 3, basically the 2 they give us, and then, you know, rapidly on our Cantina. We're able to get into hard nodes now for this, and so Sabine is going to be one of them that we are going to farm pretty quickly. So gonna level up him just a little bit, give him a little bit extra survivability because he does tend to taunt. Honestly, as long as we want to 3-star these as quickly as we can so we can start simming them. It is nice now that they give you like 5,000 sim tickets as a welcome gift. So it's in the store, so make sure you guys open that. It is a huge help. Before, you had to like play all these battles and you couldn't just sim a whole lot. We get to level 15 now, and we unlock challenges, so we'll go over there at some point and do that. Again, we can go over here and sim now so we can get some Sabine shards going. We're up to 8 shards, so take a few days to get her unlocked probably, but that'll be nice. Our main goal is to get a functional Phoenix team, start building that up. Hera eventually is going to have to go to Relic 5 anyways, so having a Phoenix team early on, we're going to work on that so that we can have some good ships and good, really helps us in squad, helps us in whenever we're doing Galactic War. It's going to help us there a lot, having a really good Phoenix team. So there we go, get through some more. Just a lot of battles, a lot of it I did on auto, so you definitely can. There we go, we get the Dark Trooper from that quest, super important, and we will also be farming his node pretty early on, trying to get what we can from what the game gives us. We're going to keep working on that. You can see we still have a ton of energy from Cantina, and I did some refreshes, or bought some more Cantina energy. Make sure you're also doing the web store. Highly recommend that. Here's my ally code. If you guys have availability, if you can add me. I've added a few people, and I'll show it again. If you guys missed it, or you can pause it and go back. I'll try to put it in the description as well. I need as many allies as I can get, like 10 so I can get the achievement, but I really just need a whole bunch so I can get through some of these levels a little faster. It makes it a lot easier. And that's what I would say, if you are a new player and you're looking for what can help you get through these levels a little bit easier, having allies is helpful. If you join one of the big Discord servers, there's a lot of people that have like an allied code section to help out smaller players. I know Loquitur has it. I'm pretty sure Arnold has it as well. And I think that's a great way to do it. It does help quite a bit. And you guys can add me. Obviously, not going to help you that much. But as we advance, we should be able to, help more and more. But honestly, we've got, I think we were up to 9 by the end of day 1 or so, or somewhere around there. So definitely, there we go. We got another star on him. I think we can start advancing a little bit more. There we go. We got Chopper already. And I'm pretty happy with that. And you can see we get a nice ally here. You can see, boom, AoE, knock everybody out. It's great. And that's Dark Trooper. You could see he one-shot one of those guys. So it is very helpful having him just one-shotting everything. This is the challenge. I did have to have an ally, and in order to do it, it was pretty difficult without an ally. So there you go. And then we can sim it now since we did 3-star it. So we'll go ahead and do that and get some extra stuff there. Again, level up to 21, pretty close to getting in a guild at this point. And we can go here and sim and getting some Hera shards there. And then we do have the Rebels. The Rebel event that's in there, I'm not going to show all of it, but you do get, I would suggest going through it. You get a lot of shards for things you're going to need anyways. Princess Leia is going to need it for CLS. Same thing with Han, Lando. Like, those are all going to be needed at some point anyways, so you might as well just get those free shards. We have to pick a journey. Yeah, sure, we'll start Emperor Palpatine's journey. Honestly, we're going to do this with Phoenix, so we're just going to keep going. There we go. Got some more friends. And tier 1, So this, again, Rebel event, once you complete the training of it, you can open these and they unlock a little bit slower. So you can do one basically per day. And it's just going to train you how to use your CLS team. And I like, I just went in here. It's pretty simple. You can't auto it, but it's pretty close to it. You're just button mashing. Try to get through. I like to stun Vader or Palpatine if you can get ability blocks on them. Also helpful. And then just get through these little dudes here. Once we get rid of the Stormtroopers, then we can start actually hitting, Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn are the main ones you need to hit and get rid of once you're down from there. Others are pretty easy. And there you go. Get some more shards of Stormtrooper Han and Lando Calrissian. Again, you're going to need them at some point anyways. And you do have to wait on that next one. So come back to that. Not going to show all of these battles, but right now, Bad Batch is in the store, or in the events, and so you can get 50 shards of every single Bad Batch character. You can set it on auto, it will do it, and so that's what I did. This is awesome. It gives you another team just to use. We are going to, we'll decide how much we're going to actually invest in them, because really, I mean, I don't have the room to farm them, so maybe early on we'll use them, but I don't know how much we'll actually invest in them. So there you go. We get Stormtrooper Han here to get him unlocked. Hunter, we can go ahead and unlock all these, and we can put some stuff on him, promote him to the 3 stars. Doesn't take that much money. I mean, obviously we are spending a little bit here. We're spending about 50,000 just to get them up to the 3 stars. So maybe it'd be better to hold on to that, but I think at the end of the day, it gives us a viable team, and it doesn't increase our GP that much. So maybe it's a bad idea, but we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to invest in them past this, really. Maybe gear them up some, or put some levels on them so we have something. But I think overall, we'll get these, getting those light side characters, getting some achievements there. I think that's helpful. So if the game does give you whatever in the events, go ahead and do it. Get them, get the shards at least. I mean, if you're going to get, I know some of the events are going to start coming up again. So I think for the Gungans and stuff like that, like if they're available, you can get shards for them. I would do it. Get those shards. It's totally worth it. So upgrading Ahsoka, applying some abilities here, just to give her a little bit more viability. And we can go ahead and bump him up. And since we're going to use Dark Trooper, I think Dark Trooper is one that we want to invest in. It is going to start taking Chirotechs at some point, but that's a ways down the road. We are going to farm him though and continue doing that. Yeah. So really want to focus on, I mean, the main thing is into Phoenix. If we can get that team up and running, then we will get far enough. We've got to get far enough to start farming Iden and Piet are the 2 that we really need to get to farming. Iden is pretty critical to get to early on, because I do want to, by level 60, I do want to have Vulture Droid at a good spot. So I'm probably going to rush to unlock Hera, and then we'll probably, so I'm going to double farm her every day to start with, since we won't have Piet yet, and then we will start double farming Iden as soon as we get her unlocked. So a couple days of that I think will be pretty good. The game does give you a few extra shards here and there of Hera. Fortunately, she's not on a Cantina node anymore. She is on a hard node, so it's going to take us a little bit longer to get her up and running. But Kanan and Ezra are both on Cantinas, and then Kanan is actually in one of the other stores, Squad Store. So once we start getting up in Squad Arena, we should be able to get some tokens for him every few days to make him a little bit faster upgrade. And here we're just punching our way through this. I will say, yeah, I do like Dark Trooper. He can one-shot a lot of these lower levels, even at this low star count that he's at. So that is very helpful. And here we go against these Ugnaughts. just putting it on auto and letting it do its thing has been fairly helpful. I could do other things while this was kind of just running. And there we go. Got to do 5 dark side battles, but that shouldn't be too difficult. And there we go. And we got those done. And we get to 22, which means we can join a guild. So I think it's going to take us over there to do that. And then we got to get to level 30 and gear characters up. So they throw us in a guild, and the first thing we are going to do is get out of that guild. Now I would say go to Discord. It's going to be better. But for right now, what we're going to do is look on here. I just want to find a guild that I can actually join. So this one's open to join. It looks like they do have a requirement of level 40, 37 million. So that's a pretty good account there, honestly. But unfortunately, we are not big enough to join that one. I'm just going to look through here real quick. Again, I'm not big enough, not a high enough level. Some of these are open to join, but they have a level requirement. So just kind of looking through real fast. Want to find one. Obviously, like, we're not going to be able to join a 200 million account. That one I thought was pretty good, but it's just okay. Oh, they're Hoth. Oh man, dark side. They are not very good. 1 star in dark side. So here's 15 million. I'm okay with that. We'll jump in that one for right now and kind of look and see. So we've got to have level 30 to do some of the stuff, but we will join this guild, stay in it for a little bit as we build up our character, see how we do as far as getting guild rewards and everything like that, and kind of see from there. Again, just autoing here. I got the SWGOH that somebody had. To start off, if you don't have a lot of allies, you are going to get these basically similar level characters to what you have. So they're not great. I will say having big allies is very helpful. Having like Jedi Knight Revan on the light side, you can just do an AoE and kill everybody. Same thing with Veers is another good one. It has AoE and just takes out everybody all at one time. It's super helpful to get through these tiers a little faster. So there we go. And now we've got the Kanan and Ezra one unlocked. And so we are just going to pour all of our energy now into this and get those guys up as quickly as possible. Just helping Kanan get a little faster so we can also get some shard shop currency going. Once we're done with this, we will move to go to Moff Gideon on Cantina. Will be our next one. So there we go. And still just working through a lot of quests. Like I said, I sped this up and cut out a lot of content. There was over 3 hours of stuff that we did, just going through a lot. We did get a Snowtrooper, like I said, in those packs. You can get shards, so we were able to unlock him. And we actually did get another drop of him. So we got 20 shards in one day for Snowtrooper. So that is going to be nice. He is going to eventually go on our Iden squad when we get that built up. So getting him stars is always helpful and basically for free from the game, just playing what we need to do. I would say if you're going to start a new free-to-play account, first off, connect to the web store. You're going to get free currency every day for that. So far, you know, I've gotten 50 I think I got 50 of the energy, regular energy. So that is super helpful to get another farm done or whatever else you need to do. So that is helpful. Plus, you're getting free shards of some character. You know, right now it's Sir Junda, Cal, Kestis, and it's a couple others. I think it's a Kylo and a Rey. So super helpful just to have extra shards of something that you could use. Honestly, not going to fit in any teams I'm building, so I'm not too worried about that. But it is just extra shards that we're getting. And you can see working on Jedi. So Ezra, Kanan, and then those other 3 Jedi there. I think that'll make a decent enough team that we could use. There we go. Get another level up and continue to just farm as much as we can on that Cantina. I want to get Ezra up and going pretty quick. So we get ships. great endurance, and we do some stuff. Click on him, and we can click. Yeah, great. And you can compare and contrast. And we do have a fleet commander, so we can do this to get a X-wing resistance, X-wing or whatever. So go ahead and do it. Unfortunately, like, we don't get anybody else to help us on this, but it is going to be okay. I think we'll be fine here. All right, so we are going through, getting rid of these guys. There we go, one shot that guy, and there. Oh, we lose Snow Trooper. Won't get the 3 stars, but that's okay. I don't think this one's one you have to like redo or anything. So get resistance, pilot, X-wing pilot or whatever. Have to get 27, and then we can do the next one. So yeah, we are moving right along here. Go ahead and do that. We're going to just leave it at level 1. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do in that area right now. We got to get to 27 along the next one. And here, you can see I don't have very good allies right now. And we're going to try to do this attempt here. And doing pretty good. Lose a stack of Dark Trooper there. There we go. Get through this first tier. We don't have a way to heal. I guess Talia has a healing mechanic. We want to use that. We are on auto right now. And there we go. Getting through second tier. And then who is the final tier here? It is a clone trooper. Get a stagger there. And oof, our Geo is not looking so good. Kylo also not looking good. And there we go. Get a heal up. Fortunately, it wasn't quick enough. We lost Geo, and we're about to lose Talia. There we go. And we've lost Dark Trooper. Yeah, this is not great. We are outnumbered, outgunned, and I think we are going to lose that. So that was our first defeat in 3C hard node. So we did end up going back. We're going to upgrade Bad Batch now a little bit. Have another option for light side. But honestly, having the right allies is going to be the biggest thing right now. So I do really need help with that. If you guys could add allies to that cause, and it'll make it a little bit easier to get through these. But like I said, there's a lot of discords and other places that you can add people. You've got 50 slots, so honestly, try to get all of them. You're going to get more allied points every time you use an actual ally versus the ones that the computer just assigns or CG assigns. So here we go. We are going to try this and use our Bad Batch here. Have a little bit more synergy. You can see everybody gets shielded and stealthed, so that's helpful. Get some translation, other things like they're just better. They're already 3 stars, so you get a little bit more health with them, everything like that. Lots of stormtroopers here, and so on auto you can see they just kind of target whoever they want, which is kind of annoying. Unfortunately, we just have Lando. His AoE is nice, but it's just a regular level, like 20 something like the rest of us, so not as helpful. There we go, got rid of that, and everybody is down, and we get the 3 stars there. So here we go. We are going to start adding what we're going to be farming to this. So our main focus to start with is going to be Phoenix. There are 7 characters to the Phoenix squad. I think we are going to farm all of those for right now. A lot of them are going to come from stores. Several of them are going to come from stores, so we'll just get those as they're coming along. But as far as actual farming, we are going to do Captain Rex is going to be one that we're going to farm. I want to at least get him to unlock, and then we may drop him in favor of trying to get Iden going a little faster. And Piet is going to be a long ways off. And then, so we can add some of our other ones here. So Iden is going to be pretty important. She also has a vulture droid on hers, which is going to be important for our other stuff there. We are going to do, I wasn't planning on doing Jedi Anakin, but honestly, we're going to build a Jedi squad. We're going to get Qui-Gon, so I think having Anakin there is going to be important on that Qui-Gon squad. I think it's going to be important. We're going to set it on defense, get an Omicron on Qui-Gon, and I think that is going to be what we do for GAC. Put that on the bottom front and call it done from there. So Cantina, I'm going to put these in order. We are going to do Ezra, get him all the way to 7 stars. Do Moff Gideon to 7 stars. I'd like to at least get him to 5 pretty quick on that, so we can do the raid. If we can find a group that is doing the raid that would allow me to join, I'd be very happy with that. If anybody has a guild that is doing that. But for right now, that is where we're going to end. Thanks for everybody for sending the stuff for that. And here is where we're at the end of day 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.